All right, so say ya dem MPENSENMPENSENMU di Edebra wo ha original TV within the kwaku owusu agye pato and some ahodo pi ana wo ho Ghana say nsem no edoso nti enya adaje na e de ato baako nti 2024 e ba beto aba na nkomo a yedi ni nyina no fa no ya na nkrofo e de abato atade e hye no bi ni seso ame youth organizer asema okoya okokan yi na amanfo bebre akasa e de ti ade ate ni se omo abo modern ono ankasa party mpanimfo no ankasa eso no mudi no ekoma posifo asat no a time a ebeda nyane nim se omo aditeni no ne de ekaka ka ho nyina nsem a ekọọso ne nsem o kan no yekoye nim ye beka bi ame nyina yahwe afi mo ankasa so nim se president akaka no ho na enkofo bia odin o person de ma no ebi se enye reshuffle ebi se replacement ebi se whatever it is, and never need him come at the account. Honorable Dexter Adomako Kisi, a member of parliament for Anya Sotum on the ticket of the MPP. A Trans Honorable Frederick Yawa Hinkwan, so member of parliament for German South constituency or Bono region, and also on the ticket of the NDC. Nafi, former chairman for PNC, Bernard Abatanyela Mona. Ono so baba be ka ho na yetimi adi nkomo but ono abodi kan wo ha nti ye be hwe na ene no dia chef omo amaka no mba na e de ato so ono abakwa ba
yeah me there
bibi aboko there
oh I think so ye be da obodi ase abribia no oda sorry a won kwemu nko ade na ese oda na se omo e won kwemu na omo nim de mbenya ebia na anope menya loto number dia o
yeah I won't come say down ye damo
oh and
because ye the area shebu mu
yes
I say ye the o man no 2 ni hu bibia e won bia de no say mon hwe na mon toto niama emfa emayen enema toto no a mo toto no mo ankasa mo hwe a say de enema esiko asesisi a no ma yonkofo esote gofo nsheda enye ma yonkofo saate said de kanina omo eboje musun kankan ba 2017 said de na nkofo hwe oh aban se ni akọ bond ni enya bi ni aya ni over subscribe ni de kaka ka ho afi ebedu se yese mu twa troka
yo yenye simu de mame endi kan na men encha wa hwefo titru me brono for so omo ye anyanso tum for mame encha omo na enura akra no so no ye former MP honorable Yakubu Chidi ni birthday 60th
birthday
in fact ye can newest young lady and not as because honorable which newest young lady she looked fantastic in fact
60 years
I mean I was she looked fantastic and see me de enobe tudwa omo nya aware also omo emfa omo greetings enka ho that's a former MP for my constituency uye no so free I think say one make a very strong point say yen down for eso yeah at me kase yes and no
okay
na and then no me sheda nye odifo ensem but no kwenya menim na me kan psalms kakra na na de me hu wo mu ne se obo ade epai epomu ema nsuo so free bepomu ema Israel for akwenya aduane free to from yankopon yanim pi ma Israel for nanso abribia no Israel for a complaining in fact they can't get in MPP yende ready as you na ohwe niema pa yankopon yema Israel for abribia na Israel for a complaint in fact they could cry time ma omo ka say Moses e de omo free Egypt it's an so percent then you know exactly in fact me share na me to ene ya mambu a na me share injuma ahohoro a na do dan kwekufo ado de gu form despite the current economic challenges na metumi aka say yembo na abaso nemum nipa yesu ni eban enhyeda ensesan I am one of the first people I can say known AGP, but I can also say enye mreso Ghana loan MPP edege no injuma ye no ewo ene over 100 factories a year juma ananka eni ho ene me de me nkweche kra no me ene say me kosra mini pebi wo kolegu me ba from aboso kan ho no na me hwe over here omo ye in fact menije pa me say oh ene enche bia say is that traffic e wo aboso kan kaneshi na eso ebeden ebete and uye no free where in terms of road infrastructure say crowd they say what we need to say enche bia no pokwase e konsewem from amasaman ebeye kama we sign yema we are adanse di ni wo ho a not just I think say MPP no credit ya boyjuma until recently that mean ko hu ko Florida hospital na omampeni AC no na no credit me doctor facility no told me so because I was like wow we edimu na emfaso ebenya no ena ye hu dachi ena yebehu emfaso and the last one I can say me de edbe twato ni yakomu school otna ofa nchen no tua school fees me sure say the Rebecca say akwesi na akole school fees ya uti na kra no nyi obehwe yen onyi odba akobobra sa na obeka na de ya e wo school fees tua ne say utia ne na unhuhu hwe but I can say semankai na do dan kwakufa do nkwa mpa school fees a utia wo man mu ha no dear I think say obi antumi ngim finance and see ka investments are the ya pa your school fees tia because utia adansidie ne yedin ni na egu nkofo tim but ejapade kese a eje bia betumi ejama ne ba e school enye dan enye car enye sika eye nimdie because wo nimdie a na obetumi abo ejapade a papa kra ejama ono eho ban wo nimdie a na obetumi ahwe wo mbaso yie wo nimdie a na decisions ahohora obefa ewa wabrabo mu ebe decisions a ebe boa oman no nti se say no se kapa dia nanado dan kwakufa do ama productive citizens ewa oman nim adoso in the sense anye kra no ene Ghana driver enkase cattle crossing choba because our average future driver hairdresser mechanic ebe obi a onima kinkan itumi bu encounter and I think say Ghana yebeda yerade ase a yende rade ase say oman no mabu no pii enya nimde obi beka so na omoko school no munye adwuma mesre school ko enye adwuma pe intine ko but odachi oba obeware no ana be ma obeware no even edru se oyire kowo a se obe kai ne se sorry ko hospital ntem eye nimdi awo na ebe ma wako se na won delay no emma onhwe ne nkwa enti media mi school ko no enye se me de ko page ma penti na me ko nemum abribia no in every day me know ye fa not less than 100 decisions and sad decisions di na ejina unim die awo nti o mampeni na na do dan kwakufado despite all the challenges media these are the positives I think
so you choose overhead a brighter side of life. But how about I'll come back to but how about the enkoyi nso a I was a motion na mu yeni because you said what can be said o de unye obi abeka say bosia bobebre Adwene Pa but to bosia na de ya de nso a eno nso so and you cited some examples no na ade mo bosia bo no mu no ho no a lot of people are complaining, including some of your colleagues in Parliament. Minority leader. Kai Obitse Professor Bob Kim say they complained about it. And conform Munims Casemon and I said, baby, I hear corner. I say a TSC danger zone. Tian but I said one.
I don't know.
I know can be near baby.
I don't know Mejitum. And in fact, me amete hey krano, I can tell you say MPENSENMPENSENMU a buying for decision even within majority group yemu be might have dissenting views. And me makano on many stations where I say agenda 111 no say ankane papa mu ankiente sombra 16 regions. Na yenye because yenye to be na what's man say and say 16 in your na ya focus na edisi kan na ahemu na ye wie ni apa hontoma se na doctor for betwa ye djuma ho a for me there nanka ebe ma ye ho ayeden ahenhan because we share 111 facilities as opposed to 16 e bia ye about $4 million into so shine shine so 10 that's 40 million shine so 20 that's 80 million. I'm just giving you a rough estimate. And for me, I may cite just one example of Bibia, me dream say, Anka, Yetiswa. Oba STEM schools and so. In fact, one of them, about all the E-blocks are NDC for a year during their time. Just one STEM school, brutal. Me, makwabo musu, ako huabo musu diano. Me huhu videos, me huhu infoni. In fact, ukoha a chain so we Legon me sana mi huno it's almost a whole institution on its own enti yesino for now ne there I think say ankienwie 4 say 4 bi na mehu ankienwie no na ye ho ensan enhan and na sana amambo te no I think say Honorable Alan Chimantin make a plea to Ghanaians e bi antiase no ka say mpempi no ensesa eba na ama obi abo de obi ye na egu na ama enkoso no ayeden but or pagana chof Ghana for chow say anka yempene na de yeye no yentumi mfemwremu third one no na yentumi incomplete na eniema yeye no engina no bia nti I think say yes the loan arrangements you come too much but at the end of the day no there's also another school of thought na dachi na nkofobeti ase me personally me share Ghana your population any sika yaji in the world abrofo na emboa ndie na nka ne papa mu pa o hwe economic reliefs a ma other European countries anka Ghana yesefata se ombe brain sika emu ye dru pa na ye dia boa ye man no because of one yenso your contribution here to the world because Ghana ya contributed a lot to the world and then cocoa kra no ye no mu dia no omo sisi ya che omo gusu sisi yen these are deliberate actions omo ye the atwaso de share in kwasum into there are so many school of thoughts but I really think say that you know some of us will come out and make it clear say o share ye mfini emfia anka sika ya gide anka nye sika kese sa
ono aba yinkwa bibi awoko de aze unu e kasa nyina oto anu awusu tikaka no atapi
wo shefita sa wo so wa shefita as a finance minister. What's I know me cool and collected.
Oh, so the tia.
Me genuine.
Oh, na as of foodie ben na genuine nim. Ya de o ka no.
Me white na ma me genuine.
As of foodie ben na.
Me san wo tima.
Wouldn't say, yeah, no, and me kind headline be pa. My minister say we are testing finance ministers' Christianity. In fact, I mean that was a very interesting one. It's only a make us a
Honorable Bernard Ambataela.
Media Mona Nana minim.
So me honorable.
We honorable.
Hey, former chairman, why?
In a lot of senses.
We corporate MP or mama.
But we corporate chairman Edema, we corporate youth organizer Edema, we corporate
it doesn't go with honorable.
Chairman Bernard Mona, 3-star Beret politician.
Honorable.
But
some of them that you call honorable, they are horrible.
They are horrible.
Horrible.
They are not honorable. They are horrible. We say Ghana. Some are supposed to be managers, but they are damagers.
Expertise.
Anyway, all right, what you know? But my children can't Ghana and some question in their boom. Each of them, any of them, they are with me. You know, they are incommodate. But he is saying that dachi. Because I liken what is going on to Mosi Kofa, Israel for the Omufri Mizrima or the Omoko. Mokwa do tembia Mosi. Unsu kura mana or the abo where the ababo boss no money and so on. A comedy or more no a catcher and coupon mana turfis rubber in Crofoni dear too or say or then Apoma atri Pokokomu na different Moses dear yeah never I would draw beer or say oh yeah but actually almost I said the air crimes into Moses who said that the air so will be Kumiana. 2 times be crying for you or Masuma de Yehuni assume at that for. Nti sana akoye. E wona mu nse na wo so ti do na pempem fa.
Ato. Machia ona. Machia wahwefo. Na me colleague doctor so machia na me amenu apanyin Bernard so machia. Na machia me constituents. Menim say omo hwe ya no pai. Am say traffic echi me kakra.
Ehwe.
Na me bedru na ma hu say Doc, Ogusua, Nkomona na Obo. I say, who defend ya? Adwene Pa. Ye bobol no wo ye mu wa say chances na who actually wa. Etisane so na ba. Una say odi wi de agi. Enti whitewash na bi na Doc pese oye. Ade no nye nse wuntu menhye ntina me ka jo se me white na ma hye no genuine me nhye white mfeki me nhye white mfeki
celebrate Abuja
oh me celebrate Abuja say
oh but you want to
say
who person say in common
are you not supposed to be celebrating
new leadership?
I mean you have new leadership
at every point in time it's a group. Somebody is supposed to.
Nobody is saying anything is wrong with it.
So
when can say be wrong with it.
When we are you are celebrating somebody. That means you are celebrating. Me celebrating and I mean celebrating.
I'm not celebrating.
Anyway, that's fine.
I am normal.
Just by the by.
And then
Friday. White, you're normal.
And then Thursday me crada. So me crada piano.
You wear white and black.
I wear white. There's a small black
and black shoe.
It's a combination. It's say makano. Menya a whitewash. But the truth of the matter say once ubisa na say busia ni nyoma hodua omaji. Or try I justify say omaji busia e dia to anamon bibra aboa oman. In the first instance or cite free SHS. na afi ɔde one district one factory ɛbaeɛ ne aka nyinaa wanka hwee bio but mene wo nyinaa bɛdi ho adanse na sɛ kwan deɛ sɛ woka no koraa deɛ a Ghanafoɔ ɛhwɛ nyinaa will be laughing at you. 2020 yɛbɛyɛ elections. There is no single district constituency in this country man ko kati sort ɛwɔ hɔ. In my own constituency Nana Ankasa ɛdi soso ɛbɛbɔ fam with road minister na sɛ me nti amasaman. I'm talking about me constituency because a boy free through ba obi adi ne nsa kataniti. So when you are telling me say amasaman mo refi say 2016 na ye campaign ye kan kejetia market na makobisa voter for say na moti kejetia. Today you are the same scenario. Who can amasaman say me nya amasaman MP. Enti amasaman MP boss ya me nkrofo ohuna mane. What I say? Near me can say and now waka ni nyina no waka. But you are just trying to defend the indefensible. Mua munim okwan a modi o man we afaso. Free SHS. Mini nyina bedi ho adanse say ye borrow wins ayeye no a penny enko mu. We are financing free SHS with the Heritage Fund. Ayatu from your oil funders. And the campusi a ya boa say ye di bo man we hu bra. Who the free SHS ba mo? It is neither here nor there. Heritage Fund muna mo kan say no na mo de ebo free SHS hu bra. And the ye nu free mo wo be kan ho asema no pa ya. Ye oil sika ya pa gu o. A say ye di gu aman chirima. Na mo say nchirima ne ye ene nkula ewo system no mu and a nchirima. So it is better we spend the money on them now. And you spend it. Mami you when flow no I didn't so don't let my listeners who say me who can enim because say can busi an yabo near the abo man no bra na ye kofa free SHS ebehema. It is not true. Ye the Heritage Fund and a fund free SHS. Sa na mama ya nya ho ntiase and me ni wu nyina wu nim say every year bia ye the oil revenue report ebreye egugu ye offices a de bia ye kenkan wo say akwan say na maye ene na me di me constituency there
so my interchanges
me constituency wo me hu interchange there
card which me have 10 interchanges.
Wow, the saddest thing is bato ene mo stations mo sister stations ni bi ni
Ghana card
yet wona yeti omo akoye say aban no ne nyoma esese oye responsibilities of the government no ene akonaro akoye say MPs ene esese yeye saade no go to my constituency kwan president akwa sword na in the 2020 budget ya capture a kwan no 2021 ya capture say 2022 they have to finish that road no. President Bekati sword contractor no ba kwan so year mobilization on no ankasa ba ye adwuma kodru he did almost 70% of the road na aka say on be release funds amano ma watu akwan ni so abitumize besi ne 1 cedi yentu ama contractor no waje adwuma na to ho portion kakra na aka na wantumi amiemu anko akoduru na wo hwe say ya MP mete ho me dwen me common fund kura yentua ewumu ani atua ba ko atu na DC ete ho me constituency kura ni me district is a unique district because say you can in a brown region na eba IGF internal generated fund because of cashew a free my constituency is the hub of cashew in the country and you generate a lot of IGF and it's a common fund kura mbakra IGF for what at least a kwan na cashew no faso eba no ka ban na nkasa kura ntumi ambeya the assembly can even go in and reshape the road. President okoka ati ne sword oti baby idwene ne ho ya mo ne sobo this year oti ogina aban na namu a odi ne sika
then na funding by is it GOG
GOG enti ono president a oji sika ne hu nkro ne ba na na mosifo omaja omo na omaso eju won na we MP na wote wa woni resources bia to embark on this no woni this ubo ebo na metie Captain Smart mo on mo affiliate a friend say mo sister station baako na yenua MP baako gomwa the one no mudi na tu pampa so a ye twitwa ne mu gbagbagba aban na kasa afeli president ni na pamfo they have failed and you are not telling the president say he has failed on his mandate MP not ti wono because you know ye nyina ye nim sika ebeko this assembly bia no emu 5% ne ba ema MP no 95 aka nyina ekwa assembly no and they say to whom much is given much is expected. Near who are 5% no. Ono na wu pressure esi so. Ni oji the chunk. Owie sanji internal revenue. Nyina kika no. Maja ne pa na arrest. Na MP no MP4 nye omadwuma and MP4 enye se NMP. Energy na ye de criticize ye MPs no. Do we use the same energy to criticize the president? Look at the quantum of money loans are buying way age in this country. Once I know who bisa minia doc. He's finding very difficult to justify what they have used these huge borrowings for. It's uncomfortable. And then waka. Yet if you're na ye tu mufu say the trajectory baby amodi ye kono. Baby amodi ye kono. Man he year modi ebe kwa kopem. And then modi apem awie. And look at the sad situation. Obia odi ne nkwa atowo me start adwuma at the age of 21. Okay, as a professional teacher, I taught for 18 solid good years before I had the opportunity to come to Parliament. What I say? And it's a service done na me woman. By now, I think about 18 years, another 18 years to retire. Is that me 40 plus? And then me another 18 years, and then 19, as I say, me they retire. Now with this useful age. Masuma na bia ochire bi makodi 60 years. Mewie mesika kakra na menya amediba wakotren fi adwene me ho no. Yesi aban ni negligence any ni profligate expenditure awaye ni nyoma basabasa aban na ye nti no man na boka.
Obatse pension dey ye free.
Dabe na mo yi free mo. That is why we are calling the minister because omuntumi ni ye play dame. And then we
not true so my pension?
We have called him. Your friend said,
Umbra.
Parliament is a house of records. Here see near man for this is a major policy affecting all Ghanaians. The minister has to come to the floor of the house and explain whatever they are doing thoroughly for us, for it to be documented. So that Ochina, when they do something otherwise, we will know how to handle them.
All right.
Pato, my yen share man for any nano creo yen to me and country. Ni abai winning a pampen so mu dia ko
or man can corner come to our house.
Na say come no dia dia dada. Who feel you tank full? Who feel you tank full? How many months did it? Who the upper? Yempie ni enkohwe o gauge baby eda.
Oh, I saw.
Enzo e. Ah, na first sana net here. Amamu a ye bui eye. Enti eye me nwanwa se mo am nkrofo na omampanyin akufo ado esan online se wo mo an na oni omo emu oman we na mo nyina mo bu oman ni na adwiragu na mo ntwen ma ni nyiri ngu pra konso na afi mo yi mu ho maako se ye san koton ye ho se Ghana fo nto ye na ne ye ya anye yi no ye san mra ne ye
let's have a back.
And who is giving you that opportunity?
All right. Honorable Ahenkwa.
The president be that you be di na nkrofo na say no because and then I mean the MPP ni di ye di nkomo
na potential presidential material.
He's a cool man. He's a cool man and I know I respect him a lot.
Potential presidential
last time ye three colleagues be I refer Omomaya on the privileges committee. He came there to defend them on their medical grounds. He's a solid person. Onum gina wo potential. But I'm telling him say. Who defending a high best would action.
All right. Bernard.
Seriously.
We are trying to look at Ghana, the women and the home what are buying born home modern so a year frame, are buying previous and more what to maybe a dear bit through what Aban itself is doing to yank us out of it. Nina Anna, Yakabum na a person nkomo. There are issues. Meaning say president aye and say or na mamu. A friend is saying in some day
you call it insisaye.
No, insisaye.
No, insisaye be. Enye insisaye. I didn't know ye brigand of when so.
Okay, ma
enye insisaye no ye be ka se reshuffle. Enye insisaye. Ah, say edwuma ade ahye mensa. Me say edwuma no. Baby e no mempe. Mintumi nye bio. Ma hu say team no corporation team no brother bia ye bo alusi.
What you so just one and they come.
Me
but my main call Bernard.
Papa,
where we are now. And then said at first no, chim city another fan. Say at the saying oh bibi a kind saying yan dang a cost saying the air cost
I mean chia doctor and me bra and I want casa so say my culture say oh yeah mistake I mean I'm hosting.
Oh yeah definitely.
Yeah,
bring an opportunity to
and to me be host here. So since then I've been hoping that one day you make a mistake, no my friend. And okay say ogage asono. Me who say Dr. Srey nature say ye pie ya obe sort you out. But I have to join Ahenkwa to say that Doctor is a fine gentleman.
Oh yeah.
Very fine gentleman. One of the finest in the New Patriotic Party. Most instances, say enkoye we who say obremo, but to me say enkoye kwan ayafano, yamfano kwan paso. That soothes
the hearts of
people's anger and pain. Say nipano omanka so who say yanye ni ye. So it gives them chance say oh omo who say yanye ni ye nti we can reflect and do it better. If that is how NPP communicators will communicate, I'm not sure that we will reach the crisis that we have reached today. And a debia me kasa me say the longer Ken Ofori-Atta continues to be in office as finance minister, the murkier our economic dilemma becomes. And if you don't understand this, it backfires. Bibia opese onye, it backfires.
In recent times.
From day one,
but I said bond they were GG
but
what's me oversubscribed.
What time now all year bond no? The end and a catch no. Not the end yes, there is backfiring. It's and your bond you know a backfire say it is because they are opposing to gay and lesbian rights in parliament. And until a backfire. Did they tell us that they have overborrowed, they have oversubscribed, and they were no longer a solvent country? Omoka say you did not support gay and lesbians' rights. And because Parliament has put that bill in Parliament, proper family values in Parliament, and that was the publications we got. An insult into the faces of the people of Ghana. Ken, and you know, I beg you, Minia, President Akufo-Addo got up, debasing the office of the president. Really? And you say, Oko kan baako no ewo America, meeting with the Foreign Affairs Minister of the United States of America. They call him Secretary of State. President Akufo-Addo will go and choose to meet Foreign Affairs Minister, the equivalent of Shelley Ayoko Botwe. Now, Catherine said, Burkina Faso, when you went to sign the U.S. military cooperation agreement, did you seek the understanding of Burkina Faso before signing it? You took that decision as an independent country. Nigeria has been protesting the establishment of a military base. But U.S.-Ghana military cooperation agreement now, they said they will use Ghana as a transit point. Transit to where? Nigeria is opposed to them, and you are signing it despite that there are two countries between Ghana and Nigeria, you don't even know that there are two countries. Benin and Togo. So, say Russia, any, your friend saying, Burkina Faso, etimi sign omo agreement. What has that got to do with the government of Ghana and the sovereignty of the people of Burkina Faso? And Nubina, Minister for Finance fi Germany by. President Akufo-Addo, money in Sema. Oh, Kachine say, Germany should go and beg China. You are telling the foreign finance minister of Germany, they can afford that equivalent. That ononko enonko kachire German for say, e kana yedinu, omonche bi mayam. If you want to engage in that talk, what prevents you from calling your counterpart in Beijing, Xi Jinping, and making an appeal? Or what prevents you of the many travels you have been traveling? That is of no consequence to us. No? What prevents you say Xi Jinping me ba ho me pese me ni Beijing in kasa. Nti ukodru ya na oni na aka. Closed door meetings. Mesra wa obetimi akokoto dwem na o pa na achew. Say baby a yedru say wanye baby amfa yeso a emboyen. You want to send Germany and by finance minister. You could not even call the chancellor of Germany. So you are belittling the status and value of the president. And I feel very sad that there are people around the president who cannot tell the president that Mr. President.
How about looking at it, Sebia is exploring all avenues.
Exploring through subordinate officials when you have direct access to which president in this world? Which president in this world? See which president in this world? Until if you speak to a president and come and tell his finance minister to go and act. Abba. Dabi. Doctor, it's not done. When we speak to your boss, it is for your boss to tell you to do something. But say, who call gate man? You don't let the boss know that you are talking to the gate man.
Oh.
And yes, sir.
But
you know, because gate man no be I don't know baby now they will let her back.
And then no question meaning German finance minister Tumio Kitano or a G7 no.
And he's bigger than the chancellor of Germany.
Oh no, but
and the president Akufo-Addo cannot call the chancellor of Germany. Dabi. Me say he cannot call the finance minister cannot be independent of the chancellor. Oh. Because the chancellor now are appointed no.
Oh no, be chancellor so quite crowd ha. It's your mom. What am I saying?
So speak to the main authority. And stop reducing the level of the president to ministers.
Oh, I can tell you an authority, sir.
This is not your character. Don't add that one. Because I know you are not closer to them. We are Lanchremantin person. They don't value you people. Mamenka, we are Lanchremantin man. So don't bring it here. You believe in GTP. They don't believe in GTP.
No, but
you believe that this government is no action, talk only. You believe the same.
I haven't said that.
No, I say you believe. I didn't say you have said so.
More now they are saying
but the truth is that, well, I think that given the level of confusion that is in this government, it has made President Akufo-Addo to get so much confused. Because look, the economic mess Ken Ofori-Atta has run us into. And Akufo-Addo, Dr. Boamio, you are establishing marking scheme. You are the chief examiner. You have gone through the marking scheme. And you say that we'll move away from taxation to production. That is the pathway to our development. Into Obia oil taxation. Away from production, no, it means nipa no weti. And yes, sir. One oka say, "Omaimu no yehosika." Yetisika so. Come there. If you are mamu enko ye bad leadership, and a vice president, then opposition eka say, "Why you juma of Bank of Ghana? Sika biya Ghana ehia say yemfanye Ghana ye ewo Ghana. Yemko abonte yenko pebisia emba." Na say ene you bring a finance minister. Na on fasika na ye wo oman mu ente man. Na okope bisia. Wetin marking scheme no wetin.
I say examiner failing.
Exchange rate.
Wait. Exchange rate here about me. Ebe yire no ho ochi exchange rate. How the key ma appear to IGP.
It wasn't the exchange rate alone.
What do you say? Ye IGP pe. Ye IGP pe. And exchange rate no we fi prison.
Upon one.
From that time up to Dampare, omontimi hu baby a exchange rate keys no ewo. It is free range. You have a minister for finance who have failed all the parameters established by the chief examiner, President Akufo-Addo. Then the chief examiner goes to sit down and say that the man, despite having fallen out of all the parameters, he is performing excellently. Simply, our president is the failure. Because Semekano said the president doesn't understand the difference between success and failure. I have underestimated. It means that the president is actually a bundle of failure. That is how come, even in his own parameters, he doesn't believe that the parameters have not been met by the Minister for Finance. And so, Minister for Finance is heading this economy in no direction. The scientists will say in an amoeba form.
Hey, amoeba.
Shapeless.
What I said, no direction. So, and then, what the president say, Uncle Kasa? President Kokasa, I will say there's no haircut. Aside me, mumu ni hair, aside me, they can do haircut. But say mumu ni hair, no dear. It means that they will cut your heads. You say that there will not be haircut. President Nekasa, you catch the president say, the statement you have made, there is going to be haircut. Me know it is studio high na meka. Then the next day, upon Kurmaka say, oh, na yes, I'm a president. It means that the president was misinformed. So as to allow Kojo upon Nkrumah to come and tell Ghana for say, president was not, that's not what he meant. Yamfa non to change. Or say individual bondholders were not going to be affected. And then the individual bondholders are being affected. President Akufo-Addo, that same finance minister who doesn't know what he is doing is still in office. And you want to say that this is the Ghana economy that we want to be experiencing.
All right.
This is not it. In Tibia, in 2052, when the GTP concept comes, it may help us.
Almost a classic message in the pen.
Exactly. When he realized that, look, sheep you send me, what sheep you want, man, say, I'm sure maybe I hear quack up him no.
No, really free.
No refim.
I say I didn't mem that.
And to say, I know our bonty and a doctor more edinechia or more catch there and say, government now or more woman. It is no action, talk only.
Doc,
so
this
Adeni Muse, a byway, appointee be a womb be none never free more abase or didn't whoever paridia magana for a ton so no moon a deal my way. A Bible call.
Oh, but the best presidential candidate is Kwabena Agyapong.
Anyway,
that's your choice.
So the whole thing, Nina Kwakwe, to say, I said, most success are home the Kogu finance minister. Because the economic planning and Sikasem El Ghana has said, I shall know answer. Or Bernard de Crade zeroed in on him, or Chess, and Kawazenka president, a Jan Coin Crada. But he is the one I would deem near my Binoma, and him said, only be year free. Signing bit is a bond for you, or no money didn't come. I said, I quite to say, there, Obia, Microphonia, or margins or more penalty material. On our do as Esromano. Can something be done about that? Because I had to say, finance minister also sustain be over Casabiano, where or whom say as a very strong conviction say Obetimia baby. But I said Ghana for do including members of parliament or more year or more Casadin Crow for President Ziamani IMF negotiation near daddy. Looks like welcome. Well, overstay.
Me my own Kasapi. Let me be very frank. in October last year, I was with a group of members of parliament. You make key statements on two things: the credibility and confidence of the Ghanaian people. War Finance Minister Mu Ehwen, inti President Nshena Onyeden Omanonko. No credit. You need ma authority a President Ekita. Or catch and see and train a man budget. Or can you be? A do crap no. Inti asibia anyejuma ema party no so bijdem. Na you na ejitu mo say ye beye de omampeni aiden ebisa. Until we've done that, and I can also say, sir, at the moment, no credit. You share, and I'm on tour. You choose to say, in terms of doing the replacements, you be nyabo treka kramano. Now when ye demands, you
are not with your leader. It is time for him to go.
The leader of the majority group is Osei Chimen.
That be the leader of you.
No, he wasn't the leader.
Who's
leader. No, Jinema Kasa at the Amasa.
Okay, the spokesperson.
But I can also say, sir, Munkai said, eventually a caucus stand.
Okay.
But what am I saying?
Yeah, it's true.
Inti caucus nangasano ain't shy about this matter.
Because
no. We will. Nase musha. And listen here, a mambo no when you butra obey mistake. And I can tell you, sir, as ye buy EFA Finance Ministry and some we are yet to have a caucus meeting about it. I really think
time is of the essence.
Absolutely. But the nan can person make a crowd and say one thing has been going through my mind. Madoff, no US. A very fantastic financier. Super. Hey, if you papa and pedigree, you'll be surprised. But about the saying, along the line, the math did not add up. And me nimse financing no one way out drew a certain point and maybe you have to find a way to exit. One shey in who time and so exit here. One way na fe year instrumentations be a day or how ne ahuchire and beba. And me personally, me share other gurus. I mean, listen. Alan, me kakesi mumpo. Alan Greenspan, enyema call etochima. Otenasika say, me jitum. Instrumentations are na me de age no. In fact, Mandan Dream say, you be crashing when the financial institution in America crashed here, and out of that, or come out of the scene for another person to take up and do the work. And I think, say, on a personal note, and don't get me wrong here, on a personal note, I think that in finance, or credibility core, na jidian kofo mukwa, it doesn't matter how much intellectual capacity you have.
But
you're very serious. But I am not privy to all the things that are present. Privy to, but I think that we should all be patient and wait for a response from the president in regards to the person with finance minister. I don't know. I don't want to talk here.
But
cancer, you cut it off.
Oh, that is a medical profession. This is a political.
So when you have an economic minister who has become cancerous,
if
you have an economic minister who has become cancerous, you don't appeal to his conscience.
No, but Bernard, to be fair to Doc,
you don't appeal to his conscience to resign. You cut him off.
Only the prerogative of president.
But he has the authority to
speak.
But
he has what demonstrated in parliament.
No, he's making appeal to the finance minister to step aside. That is not sufficient. That be Doctor No. Doctor No. On country Akufo-Addo say. Once there is no credibility, there is lack of confidence in the finance minister. Sack the finance minister.
No, but
stop saying
exactly
that the finance minister.
But the meme can say, ni na de mo kan nyina me ka say ye fair to doc nyina no. I had to say,
oh, we are not that.
I had to say, mo worried enough. The entire make us time no. The clock keeps taking away.
No, but you see, let me also ask.
And now,
we can only do so much.
Apart from what we are going through,
we can only do so much.
Apart from what we are going through as a people, to set down for go through.
Yeah,
you have elections and so on need to plan. Even
I'm sure.
Honorable and I think I say, I say cry didn't say message cry who acquired in this animal. It is all because of these things. Do you agree? And so sometimes no fun to say. So we Ghana Sinchaya is more party, no? Do you some breaking the eight, no? Mumini amba.
Let me
break it to do what?
I mean, one, and I think Mona should appreciate the fact that as members of parliament, we are the bosom of negotiations. So, and we are really the last stop. Emfa civil war emba or mining. Emfa sign yemano emba or mining. We have to be as tolerant.
As tolerant
as possible. We free ho in terms of tolerance. Then the next thing you're asking for, and we have to exhibit that. No credit. We are at a point where I have to be honest with you, with regards to the authority and power we hold. And the beauty of legislative work, you go to the nth limit so that you avoid decay. And you have to
sometimes you have to crash to
give us that you say, Master, listen, Ojin said it is easy to be in power, to be in government. Now MPs, you are taking risk. Ejina TV, they say, "Oh my penny, you know it's not easy. No. After we've done all of these things, akasa.
Now you are at risk.
Which we are even now at risk.
But would you suggest
even all
what
that,
they can do apart from the money? Is there?
Now, back say Oman said they will boycott the finance minister and anything he wants to do.
Say the next bit where we can chew is the mid-year budget.
So they have.
That's the next bit we can chew.
But let's be honest.
MIT from 0502.
That's the next bit.
854255. But
yeah, but let's be honest to ourselves. You see, we can't approbate and reprobate. You people started this whole process.
Yeah.
And you were fortunate. Most initiative, our side of the house, your
path.
Your
path. We didn't like
it is
path.
Not about the path.
So many ways to kill a cat.
We need results.
There's a humane way.
I say we need results. And this is where we are today. Was to let the president know. Say,
okay, or can't pass once. Never do a man. Hello?
Pato.
Abai?
Yes, Pato. Your friend, Abai, and Katafra Shamazenu.
Abai, too.
Yo, Mammy finds Yakasiama, but your friend, you are last honorable Bernard Mona, my friend, and need in common. Upon my friend, Yamishan. Pato, Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, MPP, Frank Tunia, Odina 2016. The Paucho, or no dear Nayana. Hey, it is Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, or born 12 Ghana for Nenya, or Tray, Omei nyo nyamai, omei ya yosika, yetisika su. Nansu esa na mamu boni ntinu ekomudie. Onu no bu mai ye nei. Na nado danko akufado. Mi ya sure se onankata diwa. Obesi ni tia si wo ni wo mu papa. Baby odi omai Ghana abedru sisi yi. Nam ni sunti, omai Ghana tika sama titia pansam. Ogane numa obo kani abanye trisu se. Mahama nimu dia bia na mahama tuni fuse. Umbedi president ni da. Se dia memonitie. Into bepese Kufuor na former president Kufuor na former president Rawlings na betu ni funu. Ene dia afa no matiase. Na nado danko Kufuor do yetrawo. Bebi audi o my Ghana konu enyo emboaye. Tikawiano mu wiye o my nu adosu na nado yetrawo. Kayo
I say about 0200-854-255. Also, so wait me to adventure about na Ghana adventure to an me. So I say apart from Okobiwa one. So hello.
Pato.
Abolo.
Over to me after Mr. Common Sense.
Mr. Common Sense, you too.
Pato, and then the Abidjan for the Moy. The defeat Chama Bernard Monaso. And I ya doctor. Pato. NDP isusuya me. One say dog etihono. Ushe ni kasi mwa. Owotima Emma Nipa. Owotima miami ono abu Frederick Swi. Nyami shano. Eni jumapo omo yedi abu endisini. Na misre Dr. Adwene Pa sise. Ni Chama Bernard Mona kache ni nani se. Ono sun kanche o mampeni. Isesele sina na Akufo-Addo si. Kenufuri ata no munyi ni fiho. Na se dog ankase wu se jidi asawo papeni. Finance Minister yedi watu Ghana no. Uti hawe na usi IMF ne babe bua. Nti papa wa wankata no unyi meduma unfiho. Isesele na Akufo-Addo nia aban SP yetisikasu ekomodiye enne omanpenyi na Akufo-Addo aye kun ema pensioners olumaino ani wofemu kan pato wofemu kan ye antis ni nyama obi ani wa de busu ni pensioners ni ho ye fa omusika ebedia omu na nado mobo bekebia mamu kenu fudeta titi on the 1st February a deadline service a deadline minimum kasa so se Friday deadline sikana ya usika na uma deadline aya usika ahuma u before lu mesika so and titi deadline my deadline no nese me see IMF is pato bi kan say omuti commander sugar fat e sika ko shebu nya ye tuma akomo dia ma deadline usika na ya usika
0200-854-255. Abolo Common Sense bedo asise osodo na mbisa say the omunye nyina achi no omunye dan members of parliament and I say ati for no person ba omum ma on kan asem. Hello
good morning.
Pacho mane so adaroma
Yo ba ke ko mo bin ka sa ti ka so
obin etio
Pacho me say me tell for na don bitia mo ni na mo na de aka say na me ti so mo tell on na ka MPP ni say okay bitia Akufo-Addo Sebi nanado what your main ho onko be dia Sebi nanado na yire ko market enne se wuti Ghana hanu ha dia my brother yeah adwuma sisia ekom ko ekuye no anya sabtwa and this time se me wo video a ka me de betire me ho kama phone ka me de betire o se the NPP ni ma pam kita NPP card yenu now to say the man said make NPP once sana I na kudu what the claim what the abradie mo what enkuye ema NPP sia nti samot na so na mu na mo sere na mo ka se replicate mo ngasa ebe mo ngasa mutiso ya wo fu ha ya brema NPP na so mpini fon ko mu sika na mo do mo ka left and right ti o mo ngene ya wase ha if you want to do so you may have a amamo
That's it. 0200-854-255. But nti omonya day.
Oh, when you have nipa bia the stock in trade, they say he should steal or profit from anything the government is doing. Ken Oforata Data Bank, Yakope Bisia Bia, na Waye.
Hello?
Yeah. The Pachamu program na mpesa membra so kakra.
Bacho Adaroma Udin and fa kon free.
Me pacho ye family kwam na me free awush.
Around 80.
Yeah, me chia ye MP na owo hon. Not here na Dr. Adwene Pa. Mamo.
Obani ma ne so kakra ma me Wadaroma.
Me si me chia ye MPP ni no owo hon me manage mapa.
Yo.
The free awush.
Yo.
Na no program no mo ye ne me bu se doctor o kasapa o kanu kura wo nipa ho odopa na no ye kwan awushi kwa market no nguru afu highway no afu na ye traffic light no so enye juma
Aoshi.
yes awushi
Market kwa no so
Awoshi pokwa.
so
Enchanchen na fufu.
Fu nguru sa do ko amasama pokwa se no hono.
Say no highway for wait me I nka komla kra nka betime anya adwuma kra be a mo contractor say nka betime aye anyway 0200-854-255 I was saying the stock in trade you are accusing him say
anytime
the stock in trade
the
yes
country gets into debt, he gets richer. Into Data Bank, he uses that to get richer. His cousin, Gabi Ochridako legal firm, anytime they go and take money, they don't even advise. No, Anyasika Efim.
okay me bacho didn't fa free
Omakasewi. Mingwe.
Kwame Ashama yetio
Yeah, the baby TV will be well with 54 years. Yeah, we get the 4 year demonstration. Kilo for a time, when you been from Nagata for you. Can you give grass and say, yeah, I'm going to if any phone call you. In the grass, you say, for both our whole night, the bear is on a 24 copy. If you for a 20 could be at the knee. Maybe for now, difficult one said that you can have been trophy. Oh, nothing is difficult, or not your opinion on the people. You should see me the message for so. And I pay a way to different more on the cookie at the data bank, you know. I won't think when you know this complete yourself. You know, pull out there at day. And people pocket of pocket there. Now, you it is an opportunity a day. A good name. Even Papa more between our moon and 20 pounds. It is a job for Moon Cow. For one to it, a baker can know who she can see how lawful.
but as so free bia enya kakra bi kra sese kra lock continue to be a be kakra 0200-854-255 nti na
in all these kind of rata deals has to do with insurance for frontline health workers. Our first Asika in excess of 10 million Ghana cedis. They are your friend saying enterprise. What they are enterprise area. For certificates, ebra, wine and our insure. There is no single certificate. There is no insuree, and yet the money has been given. And that last person caller. Continue to be in government. It's not acceptable.
Last caller.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
We follow program very well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but what I very well is say.
But what more if I call?
Me the George, me what tema.
Okay.
Now they are me feeling very well. Say I don't know there. The way I say na buy the economy who. Yeah, say na no. Ebi Ghana po.
Hello.
Yeah. To me, we say na buy the city and aircon. I don't know. Say Nana say Ghana for ya yen money and no otua ya car. We just because send your AC con won't say some of us, the MPP for about the FPP said, obey to many party now opposition, but to me go party. Party the obey to me opposition, but to me go party. Because you reach up and ask now if you time as soon as or tell to me ma economy any idea the egina am I a chimba no mumba so. Ye who bonny a Ghana where they are or yes, I do. There's a own GOBR. But party the or confirm opposition, and you're not take party in told me on to me go party. The party will stand forever.
That's it.
So it's obvious that Ken Ofori-Atta cannot be running these stealing syndicates schemes, and then expect that the people of Ghana can have confidence. So, if they want bondholder to participate, the enterprise money no Ken Ofori-Atta FMA or more, there is no certificate issued. He should return the money back to chest. And then the people of Ghana.
It's an interesting way say. Well, time no sir. Yes, sir. We need to look into this. Say, Sika saying 10 million.
10 million. In fact, about 12 million.
It's quite small compared to even
I understand it can contribute. What for Sika? Say, you are going to do insurance for frontline workers. There is no insuree whatsoever. No certificate has been issued. Yebaka said you even wasted paper. Until you took the money because you just created papers.
If it's been issued, you have not seen.
Nothing. The Auditor General requested for it, and there was none. They say, okay, bring us one person that you have insured. There is none. Abba, Bonnie Bay.
Pato, I'm very sad this morning. Oh yeah, I'm catch the reason I'm Michelle White, but say utie afrefo, afraid ni opinions are or more express here. It should tell you, say, we have something to do to redeem those who sent us to Parliament. We have not done Ghanaians good. And he say, Nia yeti hua, and they say obeko onkono. Me di subo ni nyina bebom. Mona musu amade e de ba say. Ye minister ya hunse on performing. On performing ti ma panyi. Me ba o pato. Ma me mra. Gintu mu ne de. We are political party. Any day who person me go into it, I'll go into it.
So you brought him so that he can come and punish us. To come and steal us. To come and dupe us. So when him say, Papa no, he is a duper. And I'm walk off and Abba say he should come and dupe the people.
No. But
that is true. The man is duping us.
Why didn't buy? Why not didn't buy it? It is the prerogative of the president, so no nominate you obey swafo. And ye, any America say, Nincroft for the or more banner say, and in America say, or money wa by mu. And or moon Abba say, your finance minister, I was say, or money who modding. And the man penny, or minus Casem, ato happy, you know free ho. And yeah, the other side, yes, you, Buamo, Mebo, Buamo, Buamo, I'm a more enough. And then want to mean, sir, on my way,
I think
on my way,
whilst I go off, Mesa cases to say, in October, some of us stood, and I think we still stand by it. No.
You don't stand by
we'll
anything.
give the president the chance.
You can't be running back and then be running back.
Thank you very much.
You don't stand by anything. You realize that you have given the
because
the caller no catch
serious.
Onimbonia before Yakufada on say party.
We need the call say we are 2 to 5:30 in Shebu on original FM. Me and 5 minutes. You may know. I'm 5. I'm right. I mean,